Hi everyone, and welcome back from spring break. I hope you had a really great spring break and that you enjoyed your time off. And we're back in it, aren't we now? We've got 8 weeks of class left and finals week, so we're moving right along. This week we will be looking at technology in the dystopian novel, which is an article by Beaucamp. And this is an interesting article because this article deals with technology in dystopian novels. And so I think it's relative. It's looking at older forms of dystopian novels, but I find that to be interesting too. It would be intriguing to think about some of the new ones that are out, if you're familiar with Hunger Games, and then we've looked at Divergent, The Partials, any of those new ones, and start to think about how it relates to Beaucamp's argument. So that's what I would play around with the blog and the microtheme. I'd be looking for connections with materials that we've read with Beaucamp's article, doing a little analysis and adding new materials that we've looked at to his concepts. Same with the microtheme. So I want to talk about the microthemes a little bit. I do get emails occasionally from people who are concerned about their grades, and I wanted to talk about the Turnitin.com website. So if you are looking to get feedback specifically on your paper, you can get that through the actual submission. So when you go back onto Blackboard and you click onto your submission, it should pull up the Turnitin submission assignment. And there are 3 tabs across the top that you can look at. Originality, which gives you a good way to look at how the material that you cited is being used within the paper. There's also a tab called Grade Mark, which gives you some grammar information. And then there's one that says Peer Mark, which you can't utilize because I'm not utilizing the peer review aspect in Turnitin.com. Also on the bottom, so if you look at the bottom of the page where you can see the grade for your rubric, there's a little bar graph. It's light blue and you can see a bar graph. If you click on that, that will give you the rubric for the assignment, and you'll be able to see how many points I gave you per section. There's an analysis section, a cohesion section, quotes, MLA format, and page setup, and spelling and grammar. And that's really what I'm giving you points for. Most people are missing points because they're still not doing MLA format. So I have put the tutorial up on the website, and it's there for you. You can also use the OWL Purdue, but at this point I'm starting to really mark down when you're not using MLA format. Some of you are just turning them in any way that you want to, and that's not acceptable to me. There needs to be correct proper MLA format. That's the page setup, so the margins, the double spacing. There should be a works cited page for everything, and then there should be in-text citations. I'm not being too tough on in-text citations for movies because it's a little harder to get direct quotes, although I still think it would be great to do that. But when you are using material that is printed, like these articles, so any kind of written material, I'm expecting in-text citations. I don't think you can analyze or argue what's going on in anything without using specific examples from the original source. So those of you who are getting really low grades, it's because you're not using examples. You're just casually talking about the material without citing it. So there should be in-text citations using examples to support your arguments, and there should be a works cited page. If you at least attempt it, I'm usually really good at giving points, but if you don't try at all, you're kind of living in a different world than what my expectation is, and I've been pretty clear about MLA format from the beginning. So that's why some of you aren't doing so well, and it would be time probably to step it up since we don't have much of the semester left. But as far as content, otherwise, I'm reading some really good stuff. And there are some of you who are doing fabulous work. But if you're struggling with your grade and you're getting kind of C's, that's probably why. It's not so much content, except your content gets watered down when you're not using analysis specifically from the text. Okay, I hope that helps. I hope you're doing well. If you have questions, please feel free to email me, and have a great week. Okay, I'll talk with you later. Bye.